Yeah. Yes. Yes. I am a genius. For the boyfriend, now he's missing. His family let the police come to their house on Friday just to tell them they haven't seen him. So that would tell me, allegedly, to say that because the family is obviously assisting him in his great escape. Now let me say this. Laundrie, her boyfriend, he actually did something that I thought was that stands out to me, and it's kind of abnormal, but it shouldn't be. He refused. He didn't say not one word. That is a world record within itself. The man didn't say one word. Now it's not good. He automatically suspicious, but they're not looking for him for a crime. They're looking for him for answers, and they can't make him talk. And so I thought that was kind of odd and original because everybody else does press conferences, and sometimes the killer be in the press conference, but he actually didn't say not one single word, and that is a world record, and it is what it is. But I just thought that was kind of amazing. I ain't never seen that. Normally it doesn't work like that. So he's not even, they're not looking for him for a crime. They just want, the family needs answers, and he's the only one that has them. And that is where we at now. So I'm gonna go dig up into some background and put together something that hopefully will be pleasing to you, Renee. Because I don't have to say I have white friends. That sounds racist, but I have all kinds of friends. I'm a people's person, aka the people's champ. White, black, brown, yellow. I mean, even the Smurfs. One of them come up missing. So I love you, Renee. I love y'all, True Results family. And I'm out. Alright, True again. This is going to be the timeline of her disappearance and what happened. June this year, Northport Police Chief Todd Garrison said in a Thursday news briefing that Petito and Laundrie, who Garrison described as the woman's fiance, embarked on a cross-country trip in June. They planned to travel in Petito's white Ford van to the West Coast and visit state national parks across the western United States. She had been excited to share her journey with her family and others on social media. She maintained regular contact with her family members during her travels. However, that communication abruptly stopped around the end of August. August 12th, Utah. Police had an encounter with the couple on August 12th, where officers described them as having engaged in some sort of altercation. Although the two are described as getting into a physical fight following an argument, both the male and female reported that they are in love and engaged to be married and desperately didn't wish to see anyone charged with a crime. Yeah, I mean, he had scratches on his face. You should have took him to jail and maybe she wouldn't be missing. How about that? At officers' suggestion, the couple separated for the night, which described Petito as confused and emotional. After evaluating the totality of the circumstances, I do not believe the situation escalated to the level of a domestic assault as much as that of a mental health crisis. You should have took her to the mental health place. Maybe she still wouldn't be missing. How about that? The couple each had their own cell phones in case of emergency. Last week of August, Petito's family told police they were last in contact with her during the last week of August. Before the last communication, Petito is believed to have been in Grand Teton National Park in Wyoming. In a Thursday news conference, Petito family attorney Richard Stafford said the family's last communication with Petito was August the 30th, but they do not believe the message they received was from Petito. Well, what did the message say? How about that? On Friday, Stafford shared a timeline of events as the family knows it. On August 24th, Petito FaceTimed her mama and told her she was leaving Utah, going to Wyoming. On August the 25th, she texted her mama plenty of times. They text back and forth. The family believed she was in Wyoming at this date. On August 27th, more texts between her and her mama says she believes she was still in Wyoming. On August the 30th, the family receives the last text. They say she ain't write this text. His mama say she ain't write this text. Well, what did the text say? No service in Yosemite. Who? That don't even sound right. You gonna text somebody talking about no service? Okay, no service in Yosemite. September the 1st, Laundrie returned to the couple's Northport home. He came back without her where his parents lived on September the 1st. The white van, his van, that him and his fiance had been traveling in was later recovered by police at the home. It was processed and there was some material in there that authorities will be going through. Northport police spokesperson Josh Taylor said at a news briefing on Wednesday. September the 11th, 911. After not being able to get in touch with her, Petito's family, who lives in New York, reported her missing on Saturday evening to the Suffolk County, New York Police Department. Northport authorities went to Laundrie's home on Saturday night asking to speak to him and his family, but we were essentially handed the information for their attorney. So the police showed up. Where's she at? Family be like, talk to my lawyer. Okay. Was he in there? I don't know. He's missing now just like she is. So that's two missing. Y'all figured that out. And that was the extent of their conversation. September the 16th. In a letter read by Stafford, the Petito family attorney, during police's Thursday news briefing, the missing woman's family begged for Laundrie's family to help in the investigation. They say talk to our lawyer. We not talking to him. I wonder did they have a conversation when the son came back? Look, mom and dad, I don't know what happened to her, but I know the police I'm the usual suspect because I'm the spouse. So don't talk to him. Maybe so. Please, if you or your family have any decency left, please tell us where Gabby is located, Stafford said. Tell us we are even looking in the right place. Tell us if we are even looking in the right place. All we want is for Gabby to come home. Please help us make that happen. Well, he said Petito's family reached out to Laundrie's family earlier this month for any information on Petito's whereabouts, but his family refused to answer. Yup, see, it ain't just me. I'd be mad at the family. I'd be mad too, but then gotta follow the law. You can't make the man say anything. And now he's missing, aka, in my opinion, he's being on the run and supported by his family. That's my opinion. We haven't been able to sleep or eat, and our lives are falling apart, the Petito family letter added. See, I sympathize with that. I know not knowing is one thing, but then to have the family and him shut down on you, that's a whole nother thing. So that's like adding fuel to the fire, and that would drive you insane. It would drive me insane. So, September the 17th, after several days of both Petito's family and police pleading with Laundrie's family to cooperate in the investigation, Laundrie's family requests police to come to their home Friday. Oh, so police, what they requested? I hope they might be trying to set the police up. No, they already been there, so everybody survived. Where they shared they haven't seen Brian since Tuesday, according to the police. So they called police to the house to tell a lie, huh? Oh yeah, y'all come on over here. Brian ain't here though. We ain't seen him. Stop it. We've been trying all week to talk to his family, to talk to Brian. And now they called us here on Friday. We've gone to the home and they're saying now they have not seen their son. It is another twist in this story. We need to find out who this family is. There's something going on. Dun 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 on top of it. That's for Renee. That's for Renee in my comment section, my true family member. I love you, Renee. I told you it ain't like you think it is. I can take a shot at the media because the media be pissing me off. I left my number down there. You know what's up. Laundrie family attorney Stephen Bertolino told CNN on Friday night that the whereabouts of Brian Laundrie are currently unknown. Yeah. The FBI is currently at the Laundrie residence removing property to assist in locating Brian. As of now, the FBI is now looking for both Gabby and Brian. Gabby and Brian is Brian is on the run. Brian gone. Brian took off. Family like, liquidate, take this big envelope and go ahead and lay low, son. And then I wonder how they would have that. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to go dig them into everybody's background and put together a profile so I can see who's doing what and what's the background. Cause it's a mafia family or something. They got that code of silence that most people don't have. Local and federal authorities kick off a search for the 23-year-old man. It is important to note that while Brian is a person of interest in Gabby's disappearance, he is not wanted for a crime. That means he can. Why y'all looking for him then? Could question him. He say he don't want to talk. They go to lawyer. Y'all called off the search for Brian. Focus on Gabby. But you need Brian. So what if Brian was not here? What if Brian just disappeared off the face of the earth? Wouldn't the search still be on for Gabby? Okay, I understand. Let's not get emotional. Let's just execute a plan to find Gabby. And then we'll deal with Brian. How about that? What else? We are not currently working a crime investigation. You ain't working no crime investigation. What you working then? A missing person? That's a crime. That's a crime. We are now working in a multiple missing persons investigation. Multiple missing persons. 2, September the 18th. Northport police on Saturday said that authorities are conducting a search for Laundrie at the Carlton Reserve, a national area with more than 80 miles of hiking trails in Venus, Florida. Everybody mount up and go away from Venus, Florida, because that sounds like a decoy to me. If he on the run, that probably sound like leaked information to give him a head start to me. And I ain't no police, but I just got instincts. Roughly 50 law enforcement officers from 5 local agencies and the FBI searching for Laundrie Taylor, the police spokesperson said. Adding, Laundrie has an enormous amount of pressure on him to provide answers to what's going on. Okay. Meanwhile, the FBI announced Saturday that the agency and its partners are also conducting ground surveys in Grand Teton, Teton National Park that are relevant to Petito's disappearance. The national park is where Petito is believed to have been before her last communication with her family. And that is where we are as of now. Now, if I may, Renee, with your blessings, because I love you, and I don't want you to feel no type of way about me being mad at the media. I still am the broken system, the broken missing person system. They don't communicate. The data is not together. And once again, I know that so very well because I actually found someone's missing mom 15 years from looking for her Sharteria Waits. And that's why I am passionate about it. And that's all I have to say. Let me get into this family and see what their background is. And I will update y'all on that because that will narrow the search down. Right now, I think they in Venus, Florida. I think by them going to Venus, Florida, if that was leaked if they got that from this family, that is a decoy. You are going the wrong way. While he's gaining.
I'm sorry the bump there.
I was distracting him from driving. I'm sorry.
Can I get you to step out of the vehicle for me, man?
Yeah.
Just hang tight right there. Do you mind if I take your keys and just put them on your hood?
You got it, buddy. I'm so
Thank
sorry.
you. Oh, no, you're fine. I'm going to go ahead and close your door, okay? Why don't you come over here? SO229, I have the female that was on the passenger seat separated from the male. Keys are on the hood. You want to tell me what's going on?
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, some days I have really bad OCD, and
Okay.
I was just cleaning and straightening up the back of the van before, and I was apologizing to him and saying, I'm sorry that I'm so mean, because sometimes I have OCD and sometimes I just get really frustrated. Not like mean towards him, I guess my vibe is like I am like in a bad mood, and I was just saying I'm sorry if I'm in a bad mood. I've just been really stressed. I had so much work I was doing on my computer this morning.
What do you do for a living?
Well, I hate to forget an all-organic juice bar, but I just quit my job.
Okay.
I was a nutritionist. That was my
That's
job,
cool.
and I just quit my job to travel across the country, and I'm trying to start a blog.
Okay.
Have a blog and stuff. So I've been building my website. So I've just been really stressed, and he doesn't really believe that I could do any of it. So that's kind of been like I don't know. He's like down there. I don't know. We've just been fighting all morning, and he wouldn't let me in the car before. And then
Why wouldn't he let you in the car? Because
he told
of
me
your OCD?
He told me I needed to calm down. Yeah, but I'm perfectly calm. I'm calm all the time, and he really stresses me out, and this is a rough morning.
Well, why don't we do this? Why don't I sit you down in the back seat of my car? You're not in any trouble, okay? I'm not going to be putting handcuffs on you. You obviously don't have any weapons. I'm going to get you into the air conditioning, let you take a breath, relax a little bit, and then I'll come back and talk to you in a few minutes, okay?
Okay.
Alrighty. Like I said, you're not in any trouble. So just go ahead and take a seat. Watch your feet.
Gabrielle, you talked to my fiance, right?
What's that?
You talked to Gabrielle, right?
Yeah, I just spoke to her.
Yeah.
So, you want to do me a favor? Let's go ahead and get you to step out of the vehicle, alrighty? You're not in any trouble right now. So, tell me what's going on.
She just gets worked up sometimes, and I try and really distance myself from her, so like I locked the car and I walked away from her. What happened this morning is that she's trying to start up like her own little website blog and everything, so I give her time, and we really had a nice morning if anything, but she just got worked up because we were trying to get going and get our day going because we want to go like arches before the sun goes down.
Okay. You want to tell me about those scratches on your face?
She had a cell phone in her hand, that's why I was pushing her away, because she wanted I locked the keys so I could walk away. I said, let's just take a breather and let's not go anywhere. Let's just calm down for a minute because she was getting a little worked up. And then she had her phone and was trying to get the keys from me, so I got in the way. I was just trying to, I know I shouldn't push, but I was just trying to push her away to go.
My name is Miranda Baker, and on August 29th, my boyfriend and I picked up Brian at Grand Teton National Park at 5:30 at night at Coulter Bay. I'm hoping this can help someone identify him because I saw him from TikTok, which then made me call the authorities, and my boyfriend and I have been in contact with a bunch of different people to help piece together different parts of this case. But we picked him up at Coulter Bay, like I said, at 5:30. He approached us asking us for a ride because he needed to go to Jackson, which we were going to Jackson that night. So I said, hop in. He hops in the back of my Jeep. We